Hey there, geography buffs! Get ready to have your mind blown with 50 insane facts about European geography. Buckle up, because here we go. 1. Europe boasts, despite being the second smallest continent. 1. Is the world's smallest country. Only 0.49 square kilometers. 1. Yep, it spans 2 continents. About lives in the European part. 1 sits on both the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. How cool is that? 1 shares borders with, and even with via French Guiana. 1 is doubly landlocked, surrounded by landlocked countries. 1, including fjords, stretches over. Mind-boggling, right? 1 that flows through more than any other river in the world. 1 is Europe's tallest mountain, though it's in the Caucasus. 1 is smaller than New York's Central Park. Tiny, but mighty. 1 borders, the most in Europe. 1 has nearly, that's a lot of water. 1 has more saunas than cars. Priorities, right? 1 has over. 1 can be driven across in under 30 minutes. Quick trip 1. The has more than. 1 belongs to Denmark but lies in. 1 between France and Spain is snug in the Pyrenees. 1 is entirely surrounded by Italy. 1 has a lakes. 1 span. That's some serious mountain range. 1 form a natural border between France and Spain. 1 the in Turkey splits Europe from Asia. 1 is the only major city on 2 continents. 1 a British territory is in southern Spain. 1 owns cities in Africa, and 1 in Moldova claims independence but isn't recognized. 1 has over. That's a lot of lakes. 1 has places where the sun doesn't rise for 2 months in winter. 1 Norway's Arctic region has more polar bears than people. 1 that has one of the oldest continuous parliaments. 1 and share Europe's oldest unchanged border since 1297. 1 has no McDonald's restaurants. 1 has shifted westward since Württemberg. 1 the has over. Fairy tale much. 1 the is a real forest in Germany. 1 has no airport or army. 1 offer Latin as a language option. Paternoster. 1 has Europe's oldest surviving name. 1 is shared by Switzerland and France. 1 divide Europe and Asia. 1 has. 1 is closer to Africa than to northern Sweden. 1 capital Budapest was 2 cities, Buda and Pest. 1 have overlapping borders and enclaves. 1 a town in Italy claims to be its own country. 1 the touches 21 countries, many in Europe. 1 uses mostly geothermal energy, eco-friendly. 1 is Europe's largest country entirely in Europe. 1 covers only but hosts huge cultural and physical diversity. And there you have it. 50 insane facts about European geography. Which one blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments below.